Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hayley Lawson Hamilton is an orphan and a stranger. She was espoused and has no family of her own, which is why she may have integrated herself into the Fairmount Crest community. But maybe there's further to it than that, as Hayley is secret Dupree and the long-lost son of Vernon Dupree. Times agone. Vernon had a one-night stand out of city with a youngish woman that he slightly knew. Being single and not suitable to raise a child, she gave the baby girl over for relinquishment. This woman may still be around and have yet to tell Vernon that she gave birth to his son. We know that Hayley's parents' consanguineous parents failed and that she's alone. Does Hayley know that she's a Dupree, or was she just drawn to the community of Fairmount Crest because of commodity her parents said to her? Did her consanguineous parents know who Hayley's natural parents are? Bill Hamilton will start to put the pieces about his woman. Hayley's true lineage when he sees the signs. Hayley may or may not know, and is keeping it a secret. She also may be unconscious to the fact that Vernon is her father. Bill will track down Hayley's birth mama and uncover the verity. She'll give him evidence, and Bill will use this as an occasion to use this against Vernon. Danny Dupree is set for a battle with Hayley Lawson, while Chelsea Hamilton will partake a moment with someone, and Catherine Cat Richardson is suspicious. As if Danny's shots during Hayley's marriage weren't enough. Beyond the Gates spoilers for Thursday's occasion suggest that Bill Hamilton's ex-wife and his newest woman will have a heated battle. Hayley's been rather subservient to Danny's outbursts in the history, so will she step up her game for this rearmost showdown? Across city, Chelsea shares a moment with someone unanticipated. Will it be a amorous bone? Potentially a lip cinch or further? As her mama Danny has been hopping into bed with Andre Richardson, could sparks fly between Chelsea and the freelance shooter? Also again, Chelsea could partake a moment with someone differently. Speaking of Andre, he'll be on Thursday's show. It looks like Derek Baldwin and Ashley Morgan will be on a date night, until Andre crashes it. What kind of drama will post-date? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. Over at the Richardsons, Kate will come suspicious of Eva Thomas. She's clearly not wrong in her passions, as her unknown natural family is over to no good, but what will Eva do to spark red flags for Kat? Incipiently, Beyond the Gates suckers should anticipate a tense moment between Martin Richardson and his husband, Bradley Smitty Smith. Smitty can smell commodity is veritably out with Martin, recently. In fact, he indeed mentioned a secret society look between Anita Dupree and Vernon Dupree during the Tuesday, March 4th occasion when the family gathered to talk shop about Danny's reproach. Suckers may recall that before their press conference, Martin mentioned commodity about how feelings can get the better of people when they turn violent during Monday's occasion, as Anita and Vernon tried to shut down their grandson's comment. Will Martin reveal his secret to Smitty, a secret that only he and his grandparents are apprehensive of? Are you agitated about Thursday's occasion? Partake your studies below. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest Martin Richardson has a secret, and it seems to be commodity that only his grandparents, Vernon Dupree and Anita Dupree, know about. This is turning into a veritably intriguing plot, to say the least, but what's Martin hiding? Then's what we know so far. During Beyond the Gates' first week, suckers learned about Danny Dupree's infidelity hubby, Bill Hamilton, who ditched her after 35 times of marriage for his youngish doxy. He wanted the Duprees and the rest of the Fairmount Crest community to attend the marriage, as no bone wanted to go because of how hurt Danny was. He suspended once favors he'd done for the family in front of Vernon, which caused the Dupree primogenitor to worry. Smitty were talking about their teenage halves, and Smitty was upset about Tyrell Richardson. Smitty tried to talk to Martin about his dreams, but Martin didn't want to bandy it. At Garland Memorial, Ashley's mama, Jan Morgan, came to bring her lunch, while Shanice Johnson helped Ashley on her first day. Andre showed up for a photo shoot, and Shanice advised Ashley about his kittenish nature. At the same time, Dana Leslie Thomas and Eva Thomas plotted for vengeance over old grievances, while Ted intentionally encountered someone from his history. Wednesday, the Dupree family faced a surprising demand. Danny had a battle with Bill, and Laura Peterson was mysteriously forced off the road. At the same time, Martin dealt with disquieting dreams, and Vanessa was by disguise. He told Anita about the discussion, and they both agreed that they had to cover the family and cover Martin at all costs. This meant going to the marriage. Why would they immolate their son's hurt passions to cover their grandson? He must have done commodity major, right? It's intriguing to note that Bill also happens to be a defense attorney, so what kind of favor did he extend to the Duprees where Martin is concerned? Bradley Smitty Smith, Martin's hubby, has also mentioned how disturbing his dreams are. A clip was shown during the week of February of Martin napping on the settee, and while it was hard to tell what the Solon was saying in his sleep, it did feel as if he was having an agony, or living one. One ongoing theme is how oral both Vernon and Anita have been about violence, no way being the answer. There's been a couple of times where Martin has putatively made a comment about this, only to be hushed by his grandparents. He indeed mentioned in the fate of Danny's gun-carrying incident at Bill and Hayley's marriage on the Monday, March 3 occasion that some people can be pushed to their limits at times. What did he mean by that? Did Martin murder someone? It looks like it may have been done by accident or potentially in a situation where his feelings may have gotten the better of him. Why is it that his grandparents only know, but not his parents? Did it do before or after he came a Solon? Among the delicacies coming up are Danny Dupree's battle, Dana Leslie Thomas's secret, and the Dupree family's press conference. The brace was in an elevator with an extremely pregnant mama who suddenly went into labor when the elevator stalled. She's presumably the case. In the meantime, Bill Hamilton convinces Hayley Lawson to persist. Tuesday, Marchie Dupree family holds a conference, following Danny's attempt to stop the marriage of Bill and Hayley with a gun. In the meantime, Ashley and Andre bond, after seeing the pregnant mama and presumably, her safe and alive, invigorated through the extremity in the elevator. Not unexpectedly, Derek starts to feel insecure in his relationship with Ashley. Also, Bradley Smitty Smith continues to question his hubby Martin Richardson about his disquieting dreams. Wednesday, March 5, Doug McBride, a croaker at the sanitarium, gives in to temptation. Away, his woman. Vanessa McBride flirts with Diego Sanchez. In the meantime, Jacob Hawthorne feels shamefaced. Eva Thomas meets Ted Richardson and Kat Richardson questions Leslie about Laura. Thursday, March 6, Kat becomes suspicious of Eva, and with good reason. Away, Danny gets into another battle with Hayley. In the meantime, Chelsea Hamilton has a moment with her friend's woman. Martin confronts Smitty about all his well-meaning questions. And Andre stirs the pot on Derek and Ashley's double date night. Eventually the week closes out on Friday, March, with Joey Armstrong helping Doug out. Away, Jacob alleviates his guilt with a bold move. Eva solidifies her position with Ted. Beyond the Gates daily recaps reveal country club enterprises, spouses disaccorded, and shots fired. The Duprees expressed enterprises over Danny Dupree at the country club, Bill Hamilton and Danny disaccorded, and Danny shot a gun at the marriage. Monday, February took observers into the exclusive world of Fairmont Crest, where drama, treason, and vengeance unfolded. Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson met her mama, Anita Dupree, for breakfast at the Fairmont Crest Country Club. They were upset about Danny, who was having a hard time with her ex-husband Bill's forthcoming marriage to Hayley Lawson. At the same time, Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne participated a romantic morning with her hubby, Detective Jacob Hawthorne, as she prepared gifts for his first day at work. At home, Danny was angry about Bill and Hayley's marriage and broke some coffee mugs in her frustration. Her friend Vanessa McBride tried to cheer her up, suggesting a gym day and reminding her of her strong Dupree family background. Latterly, Danny called her son, Chelsea Hamilton, to Bambi in forthcoming photo shoot, but Chelsea was frustrated with her mama-esque controlling ways. Chelsea, who wanted to be an influencer, participated her worries about her modeling career with her adjunct, Catherine Kat Richardson. At the club, Nicole entered a prestigious award in psychiatry. Hayley came to finalize marriage plans. When she tried to attune with Danny, Danny replied angrily, refusing to forgive her or Bill. At the same time, nanny Ashley Morgan began her first day at Garland Memorial Hospital, with her swain Derek Baldwin by her side. Shooter Andre Richardson also came to capture Nicole's award memoir and a fashion shoot with Chelsea. In Bill's office, he used his connections to exclude legal issues for a customer, icing an unborn favor in return. Meanwhile, Danny's family, including Congressman Martin Richardson and Vernon Dupree, encouraged her to move on from Bill. Pressures increased as Bill tried to control the Dupree family, while Danny took charge of the situation. At the same time, Martin and Bradley Smitty Smith worked through their parenthood challenges, and Ashley got comfortable in her new sanitarium job. Nicole and her hubby, Ted Richardson, talked about Danny's heated argument with Hayley. Latterly, Hayley showed up with eyefuls, hoping to win Nicole over, but Nicole made it clear that family was her precedence. At home, Danny looked at marriage prints with gashes in her eyes until Anita reminded her of her strength as a Dupree. Meanwhile, Martin and Vernon allowed about their civil rights history and Rude helping Bill in the history. Vernon was shocked when Bill claimed the Duprees come to his marriage, claiming they owed him favors. Although Anita abominated the idea, they concentrated on guarding Martin. At Bill's office, Hayley was anxious that their marriage would turn out inadequately with so many attendees, but Bill promised he'd make it right. Suddenly, Danny burst in during the meeting, took a golf club, and smashed up his office in a fit of wrathfulness. Meanwhile, Martin and at home, Anita and Vernon looked back on their history, deciding that keeping Martin safe was their main focus. Indeed, if it meant putting Danny in a tough spot. They organized a family meeting, suggesting a retired secret. Meanwhile, Smitty was upset about Martin's agonies, but Martin wouldn't talk about them, getting protective and pulling down. Danny brazened Bill at his office about his relationship with Hayley and slighted him, asking why he moved to Fairmont Crest. Bill argued it was about his requirements, specifically Hayley, not her. Upset, Danny left in gashes, telling Hayley she wasn't anything special. Hayley latterly expressed her enterprises about Bill's bond with his daughters, but he comforted her he'd no regrets. In another scene, Naomi and Chelsea talked about their father's treason. Naomi revealed she abominated him, surprising Chelsea. Meanwhile, Vanessa, using the name Incognito Taylor, sidestepped Attic's advances, and Danny intruded them, and latterly mentioned her plans to go to Paris.